Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Simply Colorful Fibercast. Today's date is August 21st, 2020. My name is Lynn Marquidon, and I'm your host. Welcome to another episode. Grab your project and let's see what we can get done in the next few minutes. I'm so glad you're with me. I can't believe it's August, the end of August. We should be at the fair right now. Oh, but we're not. Alas, we're not. Oh, hello, Marcella, out in Little Rock. You're so cute, Little Rock calling. First time caller, long time listener. Happy Friday. I hope you've had as good a week as I have. It has been busy here. The weather's been great, so we've been getting a lot done. Hi, KB. And tonight, we're playing with some colors and some scraps here that I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm trying to resurrect a quilt that had some black in it. We're trying to remove the black from it and put in some blue-green color, as you can see. And I got to thinking, what color is it? Hi, Pat. Hello, Sue, aka Raven, Raven29. Hello. So we're going to be playing with these squares. Beyond that, not going to do too much tonight. It's been a busy week, and I just wanted to chillax a little. I wanted to show you this quilt that Becky McDonald did. Isn't that something? It's all kaif, and we're going to quilt it up tomorrow. I just love how she's made it into a ribbon-like effect, and just beautiful. It looks great on the camera. I hadn't seen it on the camera. So I wanted to share that with you. Again, it's Becky McDonald's. Yes, isn't it gorgeous? I thought you would like it, KB. She's amazing. It's a retirement quilt. Hopefully the person who's retiring doesn't watch our show. I don't know who it is. But I had every intention of switching things around because I completely cleaned the studio of all of the dust bunnies and dirt. There's still a lot of stuff in here, and you wouldn't know I spent a lot of time cleaning, but I did that earlier this week because remember my long arm machine was broken? Well, I fixed it. Hi, Diane Wilson. You must be so hot. Hello from fiery Vacaville. Need distractions from evacuation. Oh, I'm so sorry. Will they let you, how will that happen? Will they let you know? The fire looks awful on TV. Gee. Ugh. And there's nowhere to escape that heat when it gets so hot. Wow. Well, we were just, Diane, to distract you from it, let's talk about color. You may have seen, I don't know if I shared this. I had a quilt that someone gave me that had lots of black in it. And we've taken the quilt apart, and I've started to remake the squares without the black. And what I did was, these measure 10.5 inches by 10.5. So hi, Allie, down under, good morning. So I took a 10.5 inch square and I put it on top, and then I sewed seams here and here, and I ended up with 2 half square triangles, and I lost the black. I also ended up with lots of these pieces left over. I don't know what we'll do with those, but some seminal piecing around the edge. Hello, Carol and Leah. So we ended up, you've seen these, Carol and Leah. So anyway, so I used and I have this backing that I was calling turquoise, but when I look at it compared to this, it looks very baby bluish. And then where does aqua fit into all this? But this is going to be my backing. So I wanted to keep in this theme. So what do you guys think about these different colors? Are they aqua? Are they teal? And are they turquoise? I thought maybe we would call in Google to ask us. Uh-oh. Oh, can you guys see my Google Home? Hey, Google, what's the difference between teal and turquoise?
On the website differencebetween.com, they say, teal is a dark greenish blue color while turquoise is a greenish blue shade that is lighter than teal.
Thank you, Google. So by that definition, I would call this teal and this turquoise. It's lighter. Does it really matter? No. It's just something to talk about. Anywho. Oh. Hey, Google. What's the difference between aqua and turquoise?
On the website differencebetween.net, they say, unlike aqua or aquamarine, this color is much lighter in appearance. With regard to its own color, turquoise also seems to have a green color that slightly overpowers its blue shade.
A green that slightly overpowers its blue. KB says, I was thinking aqua, but turquoise sounds good. Yeah, me too. Don't you love this? So this was another thing I was thinking of. I could make myself a mask out of this. What am I going to do tonight? These all need squaring up. I think I'll do this on our open sew tomorrow. Because these I'm going to put over there. Why don't I just make a mask? That sounds good. Make a mask. I hope you can see me okay. I got the remember getting a turquoise ring in the summer. Oh, yes. Yes, and that was definitely, well, it was kind of that. Although it could be lighter too. We used to get a turquoise and sterling silver ring up at the Gay Head Cliffs. I do remember that. I'd like to do that again. Oh, Pat asks, how did the elastic come out last week? It came out okay. It took a long time to sew it on because I sewed it in a little X, so it wouldn't pull apart. And I have not heard from the customer. So we'll wait to see. I've offered to redo them if they don't work. They wanted the 1/2 inch elastic. They wanted me to measure it on my ears, which I did. And we'll see. Thanks for asking. Does anyone have anything to ask Google Home? And can you guys hear it? I love this little thing. Bob and I use it every day. We'll be watching TV and we'll say something like, hey, Google, how old is Cher?
74 years old.
I guess I told you that last week, didn't I? What if we asked it more recently? We have Alexa. Linda says we have Alexa. That's cool. Have you seen the new Buick commercial where they're saying it's a Buick? No, it's an Alexa. And they're sitting in their car and they say, Alexa, turn on the outside lights. Technology is amazing. Okay, let me get my pattern, but I don't think I have my pattern in here. So that's not going to work. I talked to my mother earlier, and I will, KB, in a second. It's fun to play with, says Linda. So I talked to my mother earlier today, and she asked me what I was doing tonight, and I couldn't answer her. And that should have been a good sign to me that I was not prepared, because I really am not prepared for tonight. It's just been so busy. Okay, my sister wants me to ask Google. Am I going to get in trouble? Orange. Hey, Google. What rhymes with orange?
Orange. On the website lexico.com, they say, orange has almost no perfect rhymes. The only word in the 20-volume historical Oxford English Dictionary that rhymes with orange is sporange, a very rare alternative form of sporangium.
Hey, Google, what is sporangium?
Sporangium is used as a noun to mean, in ferns and lower plants, a receptacle in which asexual spores are formed. Do you want to hear how sporangium is spelled?
No. That is cool. You knew that, KB. Sporangium. Hi, Jody. Isn't that a beautiful one on the wall? Again, Becky McDonald made it, and we're going to be quilting it up tomorrow. It's going to have Minky on the back. It's delightful. Oh, that is funny. Sporangium. Orange. Let's see, what will I do? Let's see if I can square these up. And they're really going to be 8.5 inches by 11. You see that? Sometimes just being in the sewing room is enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. For this, I wish I had a bigger block lock. I love that thing. Hello, Buggy. Oh, I went and saw a friend's gardens today, and they were beautiful. I highly recommend that. You get ideas when you go to other people's gardens. Oh boy, Pat says, we're watching for the hurricanes. Wish I could send some rain your way. Yes. Two hurricanes might hit. Yikes. Hurricanes reminds me of the Caribbean, which reminds me that Bob and I were going to, remember we were going to go to the Caribbean this spring? Well, we postponed it till next spring of 2021, and I hope that that happens. Okay, I'm seeing some advice. Linda says, do you have a large square ruler for that trimming? It works better. You're right. Hold on. Good point, because I'll never get it square. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Linda. How long have I been quilting? Jeez. Thank you very much. You're so right. And if I had some tape, I could. No, I'm going to leave that there. Okay, this is 9.5 by 9.5. I need it to be 8.5 by 8.5. And I have this. Linda, you are so smart. Because I can put this line on the edge. There we go. Gee. Use as many tools as you can find. What's the moral of the story? Remember to use your tools. Okay, and then we go up like that. There's another one. I didn't want to buy any other new fabrics, so thus the reason for the different colors of teal or turquoise or aqua or whatever we're going to call this. Blue-green. And I did have some white. So it'll be more artsy, I think. Hi, Mom. Whew, this one's really off. I'm going to fix that one. Boy, that's off. But look at how much it stretches on the bias. I could take it apart. Nah. That's what irons are for. We'll just stretch it. Who's out there? Why, hello, Dawn. Love my collection of acrylic rulers. The variety comes in handy. Yes. Thank you for the reminder. You're so right. I don't currently have a good way of storing them, I don't think. I either need a pegboard or something. I just keep them. Wow, this is really off. I'm going to have to take it out. No, I can't even find. Oh, here it is. So we had the embroidery machine out this week. We were making labels. I told you we fixed the long, well, yeah, we fixed the long arm for now. I ordered a new check spring assembly for the long arm, not just the check spring, but what it goes in. And a new hook for the thread to go through up on my threader. Not the hook that goes underneath where the bobbin is, but just a hook that looks like that to hold the thread. After 3 years of use, it had worn a track in that hook, the thread had. It wasn't a thick track, but it was just enough to break the thread as it went through. So what's everyone doing this weekend? We're hoping So Pat, thank you for the offer of water. We do need it up here. There's a drought up here. But the weather is saying we might get some storms here and there over the next week, so that's good. But more humidity, which is a bummer. But it'll go away. And there are some games on. Are people enjoying watching those games? Anyone here have kids going back to school? One of the podcasts I was listening to today while I was doing my yard work it's a couple of mothers that are talking. They were talking about their kids, and I hadn't even thought of this. They all have their own PC. They all will have their own like Zoom channel. And they were talking about how one of them was taking his mother's office. The other one was taking the theater. Then they had done a trial run and the broadband wasn't strong enough, so they couldn't play games. And then they were talking about how they were going to have to they still had to get dressed. I think we talked about this last week too. And they had to make their lunches the night before because they only were going to have half an hour for lunchtime. So hard. The boy wanted to run down to Subway to get his lunch. He'll have 30 minutes. And if his mother calls ahead and orders it, then he can get out and get it and get back in time. Oh, it's going to wreak havoc with people's schedules. And you think people are a little bit on edge now, or bored or stressed or whatever this is that we're all going through. Just wait. Just you wait. Oh, Linda. Hi, Linda. Griffiths, she says, here in California, the fires have been so devastating. We've had the bad air quality from all the smoke, but it's far worse in Northern California. I know a couple who lost their home. Oh, no, so tragic. Well, Diane is up in Vacaville, which is between San Francisco and Sacramento. And so, Diane, is your home in any danger? It's terrible. The heat. Hi, Deb Linehan. Aw, my walking partner. Hello. Oh, Leah has a ruler stand, I bet. A wooden board with slots. Now, you know what? I'm going to ask Bob to make me one of those. You should see what he's making. The closet is looking great. He's put together 2 of the shelves so far. And the glue is drying tonight. Carol, wish I could have given you some of the rain that we had earlier this afternoon. Got wet through while waiting for the bus home. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow. Over in the UK, it rained. Huh. Gee, it's always the way. Did you remember your stuff for the bus? I hope. Your lunch, your wallet. Well, it's always something. Monty, half-hour lunches. If that's the story of my life as a pharmacist. Hi, Sherry. I know, right? That was me when I was working at Amazon too. Or a 15-minute break. I would clock out. I'd go to my car. I'd get my orange, and at first it was just an orange and water. Then I added in a muffin. So it was orange, water, and muffin all in 15 minutes. And then I had to be back in and punch in within 15 minutes. So I know you know that. How is the pharmacist business? Are you busy? Thank goodness you're there. What would we do? You've kept our world running. Oh, ruler stands are awesome. Okay. I'm going to have to humid here and 100. Unbelievable. Carol, yes, I remembered everything. But when I got off the bus at home, the sun was shining again. It's always the way. I hope people are wearing their masks more than they used to. Okay, so Deb is out there, huh? Well, Deb, you might recognize some of this. Do you recognize any of these? Oh, this was going to be a little bit of a surprise, but it's turning into a colossal bit of mess. Oh, Deb's watching the Celtics. Yay! Our teams are doing well, aren't they? I hope they're doing well. OMG. I just can't let all this piecing you did go to waste. So we're gonna do something with it. I need thread. Go Celtics. Okay, so fitting in all the flu shots and shingles, pneumonia shots into the workflow, getting very difficult. Get the flu shot while it's available, ladies and gents. I will. Is it available now? Well, it must be. Okay. Of course it is, because the kids here in Massachusetts have to get it before they go back. My mother was telling me today. I am going to go do that. And I am going to get the shingles shots too. How's that? Aren't you guys glad you know that? Leah up in Lodi is getting the bad air from the Vacaville fires and hazy. Oh, man. Pat, you do not have 7 ruler stands. Oh, that your husband made? Still have some rulers in a drawer. Pat, that's funny. No, you can never have too many rulers. For instance, I want an 8.5-inch block lock. That would be making my life very nice right now. That's funny. Deb asks, what am I doing with these half square triangles? Well, we were playing with some different layouts. And then I wasn't sure what you would think of these, but let's see. So I don't know if you guys can see that. There we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 36 of them so far. And that was one layout that we're playing with. We had that layout we're playing with. And then here was the latest one. Which, it's okay. So then I was thinking, can't have too many rulers. Amen, Allie. Oh, which layout do you like, Linda? Hang on, I'm going to put it back. Oh, this is awesome. Sherry says Walmart bought 3.5 million flu shots and they think it won't be enough. Okay. Okay, Linda likes the first layout. All right, I'm getting my flu shot soon. I used to get it at work. Okay, so which one was the first one? Yeah, I liked that one too. Sue, hi Sue. Like the first 2 a lot. Okay. Loves number 1, loves number 2. Maybe what I'll do is I'll post these on our website. There's number 2. It's hard to see that. I'll put them side by side and we can look at them. Thank you. Can't have too many rulers. No way. Thank you, Sherry. We are going to get our flu shots. Oh, I need to thread it. Yeah. Some nights are just like this. I'm not even going to sew. So the one other thought I had before we leave and maybe ask Google some more questions is I also have lots of this orangey color. And you'll notice that some of these have some orange and pale pink. They don't. So this would go. And that was another thing I was thinking of was putting. Oh, and the backing is 60 by 72, the aqua, which again looks too blue to me. This does not look aqua. I could have sworn I had a turquoise one. Okay, so what I was thinking was I could put borders on these. So I'd cut some of those. All right. I think that's all. All right. Let me thread the machine. And let's plan our week. So next week, well, because I had to work on my machine, I have quite the backlog here. So I will be doing that. I did do lawn work this afternoon, which felt great. It's still technically summer, right? Most of us don't go back to school or work for another week, I think. Although in California, with all these fires, aren't the kids already back to school? Gee. And the rolling blackouts Leah was talking about. Oh, so who's doing mystery quilts? Or the G Gundren quilt? Or are there any good mysteries coming up? I'd do someone else's mystery. We'd have to call them and make sure it was be okay, as you know. But if anyone has a mystery that they're doing, or maybe actually Jean Birchman turned us on to the parallel universe mystery that 3 designers are doing starting in the new year, but that's a long ways away from now. Called Parallel Universe. One of the designers is Ebony Love from Love Bug Studios. And it looked modern, which was kind of interesting to me. But it cost money. Kind of a lot of money, I thought. But if enough people wanted to do it, I'd do it with you. I also am going to pull down my rug hooking. So for those of you into other fiber arts, Leah, Mom, get ready. All right. So, oh, no, I didn't fix everything. All the seams are coming apart. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. Okay. So Linda says out west, most of the school districts are starting virtual classes because our COVID numbers here in California are too high. Oh. Allie says, I'm doing By the Sea Mystery and Sugar Dew Mystery. Ooh. I love Sugar Dew. Here, it's so cute and sweet. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. And Carol says the Bonnie Hunter mystery should start on Black Friday. Good point. She doesn't like me doing her mysteries, though, online, which kind of stinks because I love her mysteries. But maybe I could ask her again. See how that goes. Allie says she is Linda. We'll be watching her new YouTube after this. Oh, I'm going to have to check it out. Thank you, guys, Allison and Linda. Everyone, you should check that out. And thank you for the mystery tips. Very cool. Okay, I think maybe we're in business now. For anyone who likes car racing, the Indianapolis 500 is on Sunday. And Ryan Newman's back, I believe. Okay. Now, let's put this down and sew a scant 1/4 of an inch. This is how we cheat it in so we can get an 8.5 inch square out of this. I just reduced the size of my stitch because I'm using an 1/8 of an inch seam. Okay. Why, hello, Becca. How is your new home? Oh, Becca, it's so good to see you there. Oh, Linda, when is my next mystery? I need to plan one, don't I? It's been a while. What kind of mystery do you want? Do you want a, see, I expanded that a little bit, that 1/8 of an inch. That's going to give us what we need. What kind of mystery could we do? Still settling in, but living in a 1-story is nice. Oh, I bet it is. Oh, Leah, you're ready for mystery? Okay, we're going to do a mystery. Maybe I'll put a poll. How about a scrappy mystery? Yes, I think that's a brilliant idea. Ugh. And the other one's right there. That's right, we talked about that. All right. That'll be fun to see. Well, why don't we do that? That'd be something to look forward to. Maybe what I'll try and do is get it going before Bonnie Hunter's, because if hers starts on Black Friday, we still have September and October. That's 8 weeks of good, solid, dedicated clue doing. I think we should do that. Yes, overrun with scraps. So let's do that. That would be fun. And maybe we'll do some, yeah. Do we still want to do it on Friday morning? You get the clue, and then we'll go over it on Friday night. I'll post it to simplycolorful.com. I'll post it on the Facebook page. And why don't we start it, Labor Day weekend or something. Let me know if anyone has any major objections to that. That'll be fun. All right. I think, so we've resolved the issue. We think teal is a bit darker and maybe a little more on the green side than is turquoise. Turquoise is a shade of teal. There is, that sounds good. There is an Andretti on pole Marco in NASCAR. Ryan Newman has been back since the return from COVID break, and he's doing well. Thank you, Carol Bell. When is Labor Day? Oh! Hey, Google. When is Labor Day 2020?
Labor Day in United States will be on Monday, September 7th, 2020.
Allie, that would be September 7th, 2020. I hope that made you chuckle. Made me laugh. So we'll do it. We'll start then. Okay. I think I'm about done. I think it's been a good time to catch up. Not far away. Yes. Speaking of scraps, I finished putting together, are you kidding me? 2016 1.5-inch squares. Wow. Pat, that's impressive. Post it on the on the Facebook page. We'd love to see it. Oh, Colleen, hi. We heard it's smoky out there. Sorry to hear that. Ugh. Stay safe and cool. Between Diane and Linda and you and, oh, Patty, isn't that pretty? It is Kafe. And again, Becky McDonald pieced the top. I'm going to quilt it tomorrow. Didn't she do a fun job of making it look like ribbons that go in and out? Fat quarters, I believe. Yes, Colleen says we have a fire season. I know it. Ugh, these droughts. But global warming doesn't exist. Right. In fact, my sister was saying on our open show, she was talking about her daughter and how the salmon counts are way down up in Alaska. And they're attributing it to partially to the global warming, I believe. Linda has a scrappy Bonnie Hunter quilt finished. 10,000 1.5-inch squares. It took a long time, but it's beautiful. I bet it is. I bet. Well, our mystery is going to have a lot of pieces, that's for sure. Oh, good. Post a picture. I know. Wow. All right. Well, it's so good to see everyone. I think that's a wrap. Remember, do something you love. Do something you're good at. Usually it's one and the same thing. And do something kind for someone else. I know I have been the recipient of so many things this week. A puzzle from my sister, for example. I came out of the blue. Just unexpected measures of kindness. So do that. It feels really good. And I'll see you next Friday night, and I will start planning our mystery. Goodbye, everyone.